fast forwarding to 5 a.m. Sage, you snuggle in the little library with, I just say you don't necessarily live alone in this university, but like you have other researchers and lecturers and students that the students would live in separate places, but the researchers and the head wizards and the researchers just have their own little sleeping areas, shared spaces, a library. Aurrin, you are just passed the hell out in a room that you don't even know. Your eyes may be open 1 or 2 times and just black back out. Gilhanna, you are in this room. You just got a head pat from a mother figure. Tegan, you are in your dormitory with your clerical contemporaries and friends, sleeping as you do in this crowded place. They all congratulate you. They hear of your good fortune. Oh, I love the hair. It's a new look. We'll help you with those scars if you want to keep
Yes,
them or get
please.
rid of them. And we fast forward to around 5 a.m., 6 a.m. the next morning. You guys are well rested.
I am, well, I don't know. It's considered, wait, it was like 1 when we got to the inn, right?
Oh,
I mean, to
shoot.
the
Yo,
tavern.
yeah,
So it would be later. That's why I wanted
you're
to
right.
wake up earlier.
So to get a full rest, y'all would have to wake up about 7 a.m. So
Yeah.
7 a.m.
Sounds good to Sage.
It's a short rest for
Sounds good
me,
to give me.
honestly. But
You would,
honestly,
if
I
you
do
need your spell
plan.
slots back, 7 a.m. for you as
I
well.
I
Still
don't.
about dawnish.
Okay.
I
Seven
mean,
pronto.
well, I mean, Sage is a cat, and he also is a smart cat. So he's read the research on like the sleep research. So
Okay.
if anything less than 7 hours, really.
Here's the thing, though. We just got back from a very long, stressful, traumatic
Yeah.
thing. Isn't a
Sage's-
couple hours in order? Like a couple
Sage-
extra bed hours?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Sage is
for
gonna be in
everyone
bed
else?
until 12.
Okay, that's
I
good.
think I would only be awoken by probably one of my roommates, like, "Hey, it's dawn," and I'm like, right, dawn,
Lathander
let's
can
go."
And they're like, oh, okay, it's fine.
No.
Okay, so you get awoken by this elven man, also a cleric. He taps you. I need a name for this dude. Give me 2 seconds.
What's the name of that cream that you put on
Call him
Bengay?
Lucian. Vix.
Okay, good. You.
It's vapor rub.
Oh wow.
Vix Bengay Vix Vix, yeah.
So Vix,
Bengay is separate.
so Vix is like, oh hey Tegan, we're about to wake for our, well, the sun clerics, the ones, the sun gods are about to wake for a morning ritual, but you seem tired. You had a big day yesterday. I guess you're sleeping.
No, it's fine. It doesn't take much for me to at least dedicate 20 minutes of my morning to a
All
daily
right.
that's come through for me.
All
My
right,
body
get it
doesn't
done,
want
Bringer.
to, but heck, my body.
Yeah.
If I listened to this
okay,
body, I
okay.
would have done all sorts of stupid things at this point in my life.
Okay, you still sound tired, girl. Okay, get some sleep. You get some
No,
sleep.
no. I'll get some sleep after. I'll come right back to bed when we're
Lathander first.
All right.
and there first.
So you do your regular morning ritual, or is there something special you wanted to do with it?
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna assume that there's anywhere where like sun clerics and stuff are, there's definitely going to be a temple. So I think I would go. It would be my first time at a temple in a while.
I mean, every hospital
Yes.
should have a temple inside.
You have
it.
a temple right across the road.
Yeah, so I would use that temple. I also have a headcanon that, like, say, like, when I'm on duty, I do whatever in the hospital, but then when I'm off duty, I probably have duties in the temple
At the
instead.
temple.
And then we just kind of switch in and out between temple duty and, like, hospital duty.
All right.
So,
I'll say you're able to like fully do that and be functional at it at around 7 a.m. Everybody else, unless, so Sage is sleeping till 12, which is fine. Anybody else would wake up between 7 and 12?
How old was the
Definitely
teacher
not.
that got 25 gold?
It's the It's the host that got 25 gold. This tiefling.
Yeah,
is only-
how old is a tiefling?
say like 35-year-old.
I don't think the tiefling is gonna have to go.
I mean, like I feel so, like because like I got really fond of tieflings after Aaron's tiefling. Kind of wanted to flirt with him, but no, that's out of the question because Gilly is young.
Yeah. A 45-year-old dwarf is different from a 50-year-old dwarf because a 45-year-old
But I mean,
is still.
but I mean, teenagers do that all the time. So
I know.
But as an
can flirt, but it
adult,
is illegal for this person.
but as
to
an
flirt.
adult, the child will flirt with you. But as an adult, you pat that child on the head, say, "Oh, you go do your homework,"
And
and
Just
you,
like-
send them
and you
off.
get
you pat
on
the
your
child on the head
gambling,
and you'd be like, listen, when you turn 55, come back to me.
you use your gambling stick and just pat them on the head and say, "Stay over there." That's
Like, yeah.
fine.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
So
is
I'm
here
gonna
you
do
overly
morning
developed
ritual.
prepubescent delinquent.
I get the full experience because I'm in a temple now, and then when it's over, I go right back to bed.
So
I wake
Tegan,
up at 11.
So Tegan, you as you pass to go to the temple of Arlando. So I'll say that it's a temple of
Can
the
I say
Lord. That,
something?
go ahead.
As she passes to go to the temple, she sees a small but familiar figure, run by, and before she's able to get a good glance, Mr. Meaty is there. Mr. Meaty has to give his praises to Lathander because of it.
All right, before she even leaves the hospital, though, Floria is still in the room with her 24-hour ritual. You see, like you hear noises coming from here. You see like a light glow from under the door from time to time, and as you head out, yes, that thing happens where Mr. Meat is on the way to Lathander. The temple across the road, I'll say, is a temple to say Pelor, another sun god, but the Lathander temple is like a little ways down the street. You can maybe walk 5 minutes and get
I'll
there.
pick up Mr. Meaty and put him on my shoulder. We walk down together.
And you go and do your daily
Yeah.
duties at the temple. So I'm going to move from 7 a.m. 8 a.m. I'm just going to start calling times and you guys tell me about the time you'd wake up. 8 a.m. 9 a.m.
By 9 a.m., I'm back at my place.
All right. 10 a.m.
Gilhanna
Sleeping.
wakes up.
Gilhanna wakes up. Anything in particular or keep counting?
Gilhanna, she go for it because she's not really trying to buy breakfast from a place that got 25 gold from her.
The gambling spot is closed at this point. It's just a little place where they're frying up dough and so for anybody looking for breakfast. You can go outside and try
Is it free?
No,
Okay.
this isn't an all-inclusive. Says the
Gilhanna goes outside. Gilhanna goes outside about an hour passes, and you just see Gilhanna dragging in like a dead animal across the straight up to her room.
Just a roadkill, like half of a run over dog.
No.
I can't
Gilhanna hunted
For
something.
one night.
Okay,
And
It is
y'all
the city.
wreaking havoc.
I know.
you got somebody's goat. Like you're like, I hunted this goat and it has a collar on it. Weird.
It's like an angry
I wonder
farmer
how
in the
much I can get
distance.
for it.
And you guys will have a full day. So 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., midday.
I'm awake. I'm
Well,
awake now.
and Sage is awake midday.
Aurrin,
Yeah.
you're actually awake at this point. Whether or not you want to leave your room is up to you.
Alright, then wake up. Completely unfucking sure
I
of
also
what's
had
going
his
on.
food put away for him, so there's that.
Completely fucking unsure. No idea how I got here.
It's a strange room. You have a bed. It's a humble little room, probably nicer than the ones that you've generally stayed in. You guys have come into money. You have a bed.
Yeah.
A bed which was made for normal sized people, but you see where like a little sofa was put on it to kind of catch your
With
feet.
support.
You have a table to the side and a little chair.
And I am, for some reason, tucked in so well, I actually have a bit of difficulty moving. So, yeah, pop myself out.
While
Does he
he's
have to do a
doing
strength
that,
check?
I'm
That's right,
also
check.
going to be getting ready. I'm wearing my casual, like very casual outfit, just a plain like like what I drew. It's just like a standard like normal dress with sleeves and stuff. When I first drew Tegan with the cut hair.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, so I'm basically just wearing that, and I'm just gonna go like I'm going to the place where I left Aurrin and Gilly to see what the hell they're up to.
Oh, we're in the same place. Neat.
Yeah,
In
just in different
rooms.
rooms.
Well, what they say? What are barbarians exactly? They're a separate class than humans, separate race than humans.
Separate race.
Gilhanna, you
his
can't keep
race is
asking
Goliath.
people what
You're separate.
if they're humans.
The only thing
Oh.
that I know a Goliath and a human have in common is their lifespan. That's about it.
I think the last
Gilhanna looks at the assumedly carpeted floor for impressions of a chain of what type of shoes is she? Whatever shoes Tegan was wearing, and she tracks where she was.
Roll
Where
a
she was.
survival. This is difficult, but roll a survival. You're not in your favorite terrain, but I'll allow
Okay.
you to roll a survival to figure this out.
Yeah, in a clean house, right?
18 plus 20. 18 plus 2, 20.
All right, with a dirty
Wow,
20,
you're really in tune with your mom, aren't you?
Yeah.
Damn.
you actually smell in the air for like Tegan's like scent and perfume and the burnt smell from Tegan. You find on the staircase where Richard had dropped Aurrin's head, and you see this little dent in the staircase, like above the size of Aurrin's face. You just look at the doors,
Fucked up, dog.
Sniff outside the doors until like you kind of smell where Tegan would have been, and you find the door that Aurrin would be.
Gilhanna knocks on the door.
Aurrin, you hear a knock at your door. Boop, boop, boop.
Right. As soon as the door is knocked upon once, I open it immediately.
You're
You just
able
think
to
you're
open
like,
immediately.
Good morning.
Yeah, I open it and I'm like,
Good morning.
oh, hey.
Gilhanna
You have
lifts
to
up
look
a goat.
down.
I brought breakfast.
The
So
freaking
I'm
goat you murdered or
Yes,
probably
I
stole
brought
from a
breakfast.
farm.
Oh, so you're just holding a dead goat? I'm just
They let
like,
you in with a dead
well
goat.
done.
I mean, I don't expect any scrutiny from the man that literally ate raw scorpion, but you know, whatever.
But like
Raw.
the
It was actually
people,
raw eagle meat.
the people in the
Raw
inn let you
scorpion
walk
too, that too.
in with a dead goat.
Mhm.
You hear from downstairs. I have a whole of blood on the floor. You must think I come in a barrel.
It's like, Gilhanna's like, she's right, you know.
Anyway, I'm on my way
No,
to
we
the
usually do
place.
have blood on the floor.
It's
Not
probably
usually
a
from goats,
15-minute
but blood.
walk. How long does it take for me to walk from the hospital to the inn?
I'll say you remember some of the little the ways that Gilhanna would lead you through, so it takes you about 20 minutes to get there. So it's about just after 11 in the day now.
All right, so I go downstairs and I order coffee. This time, I speak to the barmaid and I say, I apologize for my rude behavior yesterday. I was quite exhausted. Could I please have a coffee?
Oh, I don't think we spoke yesterday, but here's your coffee.
Ah, wonderful. Ah, yes. Thank you, bar wench.
Oh my god!
This young half elf, you just see her eyes water a bit, and she just starts to sob.
Oh,
I
right.
love.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I love about Aaron's
Wait,
sexism is a huge plot point now.
then I pull out a book and then I'm like, wait. Wench. Oh.
Bitch.
Is it a dictionary? Is like, what was the definition?
Wench,
Like wench, dirty bar whore.
All right, yeah, then I get up and I leave and I'm like, yep, blew that one, yep.
Do I reach while
Yeah,
everyone is still there?
Yeah, you reach, you see a barmaid just wave to the elf behind the not bar, the breakfast nook. Reach to an elf in the back and say, "I need a minute, sir." And you just see a little elf, half elf, just go outside and run past you, and it's just like wiping tears.
Oh no, the poor baby. And I just looked and I'm like,
She
Yeah,
looks.
good
Yeah,
morning.
like she looks, sees me, and I'm looking at her like this.
And I also like smell goat in there.
You see a trail of blood leading inside.
I see a trail of blood and it smells like a goat, and I instantly know it could be no one but Gilhanna.
Rank like
But anyway, um
Gilhanna comes downstairs after finishing her goat meal, and it's like, man, this place really has gone to hell.
Just a
They
cup
haven't
of managed
cleaned up the
water.
blood yet.
I am tired and I just woke up. Anyway, so I
Hey,
just
Tegan,
say,
can we leave, please? Now. Immediately. Yeah.
give me 1 minute. I'm just gonna go order like a jug of milk. Heck it. Like a small little jug of milk.
The person, you see the person in the back, look out and it's like, oh, she's not back yet. Searches around the back, comes out with, it's the craziest thing. We had a goat back here supposed to be providing us with milk in the mornings, but we can't find the damn thing. I don't know. I'm sorry. Maybe.
Okay, it's fine. Can I get your morning fruit salad instead?
Oh yes, fruit salad. That's fine. We have fruits back there, and chops up some fruits for you, like some bananas, oranges.
Oranges.
Can we do something interesting? Like, can this be like almost like the Avatar thing that what they do with animals, but instead with fruits?
Yeah, it chops out some star fruits, some oranges, some bananas. You see it fly in the air.
Oh god.
He catches it in the bowl and serves it to you. Once again, it's usually served with whipped cream, but I guess the goat got away.
It's okay. I'll eat it. As is. Thank you. And I'm gonna. How much does this come up to?
A couple.
Alright.
A
I
copper?
think that's
Here.
Gilhanna's one mistake. I'm not sure Gilhanna knows how to spend money because, I mean, like,
Apparently, you blew 25.
gold.
You blew 25 gold in a matter of seconds.
You could have
Okay,
Listen,
made
one
Gilly.
health,
several
one
years
health
off that,
potion is
apparently.
25 gold. I
50.
thought 25 gold was cheap.
You're
50.
fortunate you didn't have to pay for your meal.
Bear in
That
mind, a
was
health
on-
potion is like fully like health insurance. Like you could save a commoner's full life with a health potion.
Right, one
Which has
D6
happened to
for
me
health
twice.
Like you can get mauled by something and then
I've
be in
been
the
saved
hospital
twice by
and
health
it's spend
potions.
$50 and get that health potion. It's like life-saving material.
I've been saved twice by health potions,
Yeah.
both by Gilhanna. So like I get that for sure. Anyway, so I'm gonna just take my fruit salad,
Yeah. And you
adjust
guys
it to
can,
Gilly, and then walk up to Aurrin and say, all right, we can go now. We're gonna meet up with Sage and we'll do whatever. Wait, did you get anything to eat?
Gilhanna,
Well, I
Gilhanna,
think I'll be fine. I'm sure I'll be fine.
Yeah,
I do have your food from last night,
and goat
And
and there's
pounds of
goat.
eagle meat. Alright.
So plenty to eat.
Yeah, eagle meat. I got eagle meat. Everything's fine.
Is the eagle meat still good?
alright.
It's
Alright.
absolutely fine.
So I'm going to be today would be a free day for you guys, like just pulling back the DM screen. You guys can, if there's anything specific you want to do, that's fine. But if there's shopping, you guys can just do it, as I said, this time in like retrospect. So you can just say
hold
you
on.
burn.
Hold on. So I want to
you-
say at
okay.
some point during while we're out, just doing whatever, probably. I just kind of turned to Aurrin, and I'm like, "Hey, do you remember that time we were at the freaking Crab in a Barrel, and I asked if I could get a hug. I still need it. Because it's been very
Of course you
stressful.
can get a hug.
Yay.
The lion obliges.
Yes.
His
Can
first,
Finally, I hope
Can,
it
can,
goes
can,
to
can we?
technically not his first embrace.
I know. Can we do a check about how nice this hug is?
Why do we need to check
Eyes
a
are
hug to
low.
relax? Stop it. I don't like you guys.
Eyes are low and I rolled a 91. That's a pretty nice hug. This feels very
I
good.
pick her up on a spinner and everything. Oh, yes.
Oh my god.
There's like hearts and stars.
It is one of those most
No, it's-
comforting hugs where you can
It
hear
was
the
a very
heartbeat of
comforting
the
hug.
person and you're just like snuggled in there. You spin, put back down. All right. So if there is any particular thing you want to shop for, tell me. You guys still
I would like to sell, actually.
all right. You want to just make a list of what you sell and the things you want to
No
buy?
problem.
I hope this isn't gonna be a repeat of episode 1 where we
It is
spent
No, no,
like
no,
20
exactly.
I'm
going
not
to do that.
arguing. I'm pretty sure most of these things can sell pretty well.
But if there's anything fancy you want to buy, just give me the highlight. Like anything fun or out of the ordinary, you can
I
just.
mean,
Yeah, I do want. Sorry, go ahead, Sage. I've been talking a lot this year.
no, it's fine. I was literally just gonna say like Sage is gonna go to like the Wizard Barnes and Nobles.
You actually can do that before leaving the university.
Oh my
That's the
god, and
best
it would
way
make
to do
sense
it.
in this context. Barnes
Yeah.
and Nobles.
There's a bar
Oh
and
my-
Nobles right beside
My
it.
god, I can't stand you niggas.
Yes.
Like
it's
you have the
amazing.
high class section separated from the
Yeah.
the pharma section.
But at the university, the BNN University, you can get any wizard item that you heart or desire.
Nice. Are there wizard items in this marketplace thing?
Mostly scrolls.
Mostly scrolls, like to teach spells.
To learn a spell, so 50 gold for the level 1, 100 gold for level 2, 200 for level 4, 150
Well, you know
for
what?
level 3.
You already know. 150 for level 3.
Yeah.
Why is level? Oh, okay. Sorry, you went back. Okay.
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. I
Okay.
was going to skip forward, but then I realized you might not have 200, so I should stay level 3.
You know for a fact I don't have 200. I don't even have one.
Yeah, 100.
I mean, like you
I
can't
have
tell some of the
I have
stuff that
90
you have.
something, 90 something, but I don't have 100.
Oh yeah, Sage. Like you can sell a lot.
Oh
of
wait, yes,
stuff
I do have
now.
100. What are you
You
talking
literally
about?
got 100.
Yeah, literal 100. You're right.
And you can sell stuff.
I can sell stuff.
You
Alright,
can sell
cool.
your glowing orb, maybe.
I can sell all these ball bearings and cantrips and manacles that I didn't use.
Call traps, not cantrips. You can't sell a
Caltrops.
cantrip. Unless you're going on the
Caltrops.
street just peddling cantrips. Like, prestidigitation, I'll clean your thing for... I'll clean your garments
clean your
for
shoes. I'll clean your shoes.
A
Like,
shoe shine stand with prestidigitation.
You know what?
that's a good thing.
I am generally, because even though I'm a free human, I'm still kind of of that mentality.
Speaking of
that
which,
I
weren't we
need
supposed to resolve that? Oh, weren't we
Oh,
supposed to
I'm
get
fine.
your free?
Apparently, it would be a
You've been
thing
free.
with my parents, but
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm also going to assume that they're in an entirely different area.
Not really. You're not that far. Tegan, with 100 gold, you could actually buy your parents' freedom. Maybe one
Wow.
parent.
Maybe
Oh,
one parent.
snap! One parent for 100 gold. Damn.
It's a human life,
Right?
One parent per
which is
100
which is
gold.
not worth very much because I'm guessing 100 gold.
All
is-
right. So once I hear that, I immediately gave her 100 of my
Oh.
gold. That's
Oh,
for your
for real?
parents.
Hold on.
It would be
for something like
romantic
that.
if you guys had the conversation. And
That's
then
what I was
she-
going to say. Give me a second to close my microwave door. I'm going to pause this record.
It's not buying
Guys,
witches, but
I almost could
Sounds
stop
good.
recording again. All
I had
right.
a feeling. I had a feeling, man. But you didn't do it this time, so
I
it's all
didn't do it
fine.
this time. So
No.
Tegan and Aurrin, you can discuss the purchasing of slaves.
So I talked. Why are we buying slaves now?
But-
Unfortunately, it's the only way I'm able to free another human from being
Fun.
slaves. And I remembered I never got to see my parents. Like, my parents never got to see me off when I got taken to the temple.
Parents.
And I
Well,
always
let's
promised
go
them.
free them.
Yeah, I did promise them when I was, still a little girl that one day I would try and get them out somehow. I don't think they believed me. I don't think I believed myself either, but I think it's doable now. So I just want to try my luck. I want my parents back.
Aww.
Let's go get your parents back. I promise you, this lion promises you that we will rescue your parents.
Really appreciate it. I'm upset that
Onwards.
I'm a little upset that the only way for me to do this is to essentially further fund the slave trade, but that's all I can do. Well, I mean,
Sometimes we
there's
must
that.
do. Sometimes we
And
must
the
do evil to do
hospitals.
good.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess the hospitals in and of it, in its own way, is also a good way to help because it's the reason I got out. If I never had that job, I would have still been in this plantation. So another reason why I've been traveling around a lot is because I want to establish more, places for humans to be able to work and possibly escape slavery in some way. So
See,
So I imagine that this conversation might be happening while you guys are
walking to
Walking,
the
on
slave
there. You can
auction.
actually get like, it wouldn't be an auction, but you can get get a cart ride
Yeah,
or to somewhere to a little further up, nearer where the forest starts. You have the farmlands and the plantations. So if you hop on a cart, you'd be able to get close to where they have a few of the plantations, and one of them is where you would have
I'm also going to
been
assume
conceived.
it's being run by another person and they don't actually know who I am, and I'm not going to let them know that these are my parents either. I'm just going to keep it like
casual.
short, simple. I want to purchase X and Y, and that's it.
Actually, Tegan, you
And
can.
with Aurrin with you, you might be able to do that. Like,
Deb,
I'd
you have
like to
been
buy
off
this
cam.
wench and that filthy young man over there. That filthy man over there.
Deb, have
Have
your
to do
face
what?
showing. It's half
Who?
face at the moment.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Thanks.
What I'm thinking, the size of this plantation to be this close to the sea is pretty small. So it is a single owner, a few workmen, and then the
It could be like
slaves
the
and stuff.
son of the last owner. Maybe my last owner was an old
Elves
man and he died.
live 700 years.
Maybe he was at the very
Hold on,
tail end.
I already
Maybe
have.
he died in a freak accident.
Actually, this is what I'm going to establish as
Maybe.
the folk hero background as well. So you would have been a young child working on this plantation. Maybe a house human is what you were originally going to be. The elven person, the elven plantation owner, had an accident suddenly while on their farm, where the horse that they were riding just bucked them off and they cracked the skull. This would have been, you would have been learning about the Church of Lafanda. They would have been raising you in this type of religious environment. You would have run up and you prayed to Lafanda for this elf. And at that point, you casted your first healing word. When you did that, word spread that this human girl actually went out of her way to help her slave owner. You were like this pariah is a good word? Hold on.
No, it's a bad word.
Pariah is a bad word. What's the word I'm looking for?
I
You're
don't even
like
know what
this
that word is.
symbol of
Symbol.
hope and forgiveness and what the
Martha.
ideal human should be. Not Martha, she's alive for now. A symbol of what the ideal human should be. So
Beacon.
you were a folk hero both to the common people and the humans that saw your effort and saw that you did this magic, and also to this owner who you healed the skull. So seeing that he, being a religious person, actually brought you to the Hope Hospital and said, hey, here's a human with abilities. I free her to be in your care, but he kept your parents. Would you like the responsibility of naming this elf and his estate?
Ironic that the slave is naming the master.
Let
Hey,
give me.
his name is Kunta Kinte.
Oh my God, no! Stop it. Just give me a name. Give me a minute to think of
I
something.
am so sorry, but Kunta Kinte, I'm lacking the Kinte estate.
Oh gosh.
You can call it Kunta Kinte Estate, but I'm going to name the elf or the slave. Wait, what is the slave master? What is he?
Elven,
Like, is there a specific type of elven?
sun elf.
Sun elf. Okay, give me a minute. Let's call him.
Alfred.
No. Let's call him Anaril.
All right, Anarel Kinte.
Yes.
I like that. All right, so
Where
he.
did I know the word? Where did I know the name Amaru from? Which anime?
I don't know if it's an anime. I literally went on a fantasy name generator
Nice.
and just slapped something together.
You guys roll up to the estate. He sees you coming and says, oh, frig, I'm gonna have to do a new voice, aren't I?
Or DM doing the most.
Oh,
Go
it's
French.
I can't go French. Not yet. Soon, one day. Hey, oh, Tegan, you've returned already.
Yes, I have. How you been doing?
The skull's better, thanks to you.
Awesome. No more accidents, I hope.
Only the regular kind. How's the hospital going?
It's been doing great. Well, actually, we're doing fantastic now. We got a very good, generous contribution from a pretty high member society.
Lathander be praised. Lathander be praised.
So, I actually came here to do business with you.
Business?
Yeah.
What kind of business? Oh, right. The parent.
We're here to purchase slaves.
I'm here to purchase your slaves. Two in particular.
Tegan, we've discussed this. You'll need money, like actual money. These are my investments.
I'm fully aware, Mr. Amarin. And this
you're
time,
aware of the price we've set. 100 gold each.
I have 200.
We've actually fallen on hard times at the farm. Where'd you get 200? Who's this young man with you?
Let's just say he's part of the reason why we're able to make this purchase in the first place. And I'm just gonna pull down my sleeve and I show him my burn marks. Well, I'm not in armor. I'm in very casual clothes right now. But I do pull down my sleeve and I show him like the burn marks all over my freaking arm. And I'm like, there was a heavy price to pay, but I think it was worth it in the end.
Would have been a hell of a fetish.
Nice way to ruin a nice moment, Gilhanna.
I mean, like, contextually speaking, he's the guy who's actually making this possible. Here are my burn scars.
Also, it's specifically just me and Aurrin there. If I don't know what Gilly and Sage are doing, maybe, but yeah.
Sage is basically just looking around at the plantation.
Yeah.
Wait, Sage is there? So where am I?
You're doing whatever you want. You're just not in the general vicinity of me and Aurrin because I specifically asked you not to.
Yeah.
So he says, well, a deal's a deal. 200 gold will go a long way on its farming seasons. The crops have been mud and people have been marching through here. Okay, 200 gold. I disappointed as I am to see Sally and Clement go. It's fine. A deal's a deal. We'll shake on it.
Yeah. Shakes.
You're doing some good work out there, Tegan.
Thank you very much. And even for giving me the opportunity to go out there in the first place. I'm fortunate that my former master is actually very kind.
So get to meet Masa.
And he-
Massive can't.
Yo, I should have had that torch. Get these slaves something to riot about, but you know.
Oh my god.
So he gets like he goes into the house, gets a key. Your mom Sally is working in the house. Your father, he tells the foreman to go fetch your father. Go tell.
What did you say his name was? Clement?
Clement and Sally.
Fair enough.
General slave names. They tell Clement and Sally to pack their things. Their daughters back for them.
I'm also going to assume that it's been a couple years since I've seen them.
All right.
Like maybe I was like 18 or something the last time I got to see them. I'm 25 now. But yeah.
Yeah, because you can't just straight up trespass on this plantation.
Yeah. And I'm actually here for business, so I'm able to, you know.
He signs some papers, hands it back to you, hands each of them some papers. All right, you'll be able to walk. Are you purchasing them or freeing them?
Essentially freeing them.
Okay, it will need to be signed by an official son of. Okay, and he signed some stuff to you. Your parents give him like, your mother gives him okay look. Your father kind of just holds his head down, trying not to look at him at all. Congratulations, and he walks away.
And as he walks away, I just like exhale heavily and just run over to my parents and give them like the biggest hug I can muster.
Oh, Tegan! Oh gosh, what a way you grow up big. Look at your hair.
Oh, it's a long.
It's
a long
hair now.
story.
Oh, and I hug all of them. I just hug all of them to weird like this. You're all family. I
The
guess.
father is like really uncomfortably like in your large arms, just like.
Oh, by the way, this is Aurrin.
What a tall man! What a tall boy!
And Aurrin, these are my parents, Sally
Why
and
your name
Clement.
Orange?
It's a start, mother. It's a start.
Things nice.
Oh yeah, so where we going to stay?
You can stay at the temple actually. We always have like a little extra space in our wing of it. So you can stay there until I'm able to think of a more permanent place to put you guys.
Alright. So you guys will have they head back with you on the cart. I'll say there's enough space on that. It's pulled by just some person who collects a few copper off you.
They're not llamas, are they?
Nah, just a few donkeys. Horses, yeah. Your parents, your mother is like commenting on the scenery. It's such a nice day. Your father is just like quiet, just like nodding at you. They're both your father has a bunch of scars, mother less, but yeah.
I always knew Papa to be a little bit of a troublesome man, so probably got himself in
You said that,
more
and
tizzies.
you see him for the first time kind of smile to himself and like glances sideways at you, then looks down, and then kind of just folds your hand a bit.
Oh,
And then lets it go real quick. Like you squeeze it, he allows you to squeeze and then lets it go real quick and then sits on the cart silently for the ride back.
Aww.
Right, so I'm about to do
oh wait,
yeah, go ahead.
I want to just turn to Aurrin real quick and just, dude, seriously, I cannot begin to express how much I appreciate this. Like, seriously, thank you so much. You had no reason to help, but you did anyway, like, without prompting. kindness of this magnitude is
No worries, no worries. You don't even have to thank me. You are a loyal friend. Well, perhaps more. But
ooh,
you are a member of my pride, and this lion takes care of his pride.
really
Gilhanna,
happy to be in this lion's pride then.
At the moment, you pass the inn where guys had breakfast, and you see the half-elf woman walk out the door a bit, look up to Aurrin, and then starts crying again and go back inside. The one that you called a wench.
It's okay. We'll just have to teach Orin a little bit of, you know, societal um, adjustments here and there. Don't worry. You're new. You're not resident. I understand slip ups. It happens. We'll work on it. Don't worry. We'll work on it.
All right. So I'll allow you guys to buy things in retrospect, but anything in particular that comes to mind, you do have to go in full detail, but anything you're actually getting. Stage, I'm imagining you're eyeing a few spells.
I am literally eyeing spells.
Off the top of your head, which ones look interesting? You've already bought some of the worst ones, so it's only uphill from here.
Some of
You
the
already
worst
got
ones that have come in handy.
True Strike will
several
never come in
times.
handy, and you keep.
True Strike did come in handy. Tegan just ruined it.
No, Tegan did
Ruin
the
anything.
appropriate thing, which was to kill the thing.
I would have been able to find the way out without having to have dashed. Without having to have dashed.
Oh no, not with a
blindly.
cantrip. You sure?
I had the echolocation. What are you talking
Flavor.
about?
Come on, man.
Flavor.
What spells are you looking at? Is there one called kill the wizard that cast? Because it's the only thing I can think of worse than True Strike at this point.
It came in handy several times. Thank you very much. Several is more than two, so we'll go with that. I've been looking since we're in the city. I was thinking maybe Gift of Gadmek might come in handy, but yeah.
It sounds as if you're looking for spells that aren't in Player's Handbook or Volo's Guide.
I am literally looking, and they did not specify that these were from somewhere else other than the Player's Handbook.
If it's official, they'll specify.
Really?
Yeah.
This is literally on the same wiki. There's no. The only things that they specify is when the spells are from UA.
Unearth Arcana. I think that's the one I straight up was like, no. I'm gonna just send you a link called the ND5e Wizard Spells on.
Yes, those are the only ones they specify. The rest of them.
All of these are from entities that I approve, except some are from Unearth Arcana, but we'll sift through those and just eat them out the window.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. You guys have the magic box if there's anything. You have if you want to buy new clothes. Yeah. Otherwise, we can just call and just call it that you guys went shopping. You want to improve armor, anything like this?
I mean,
No, I think I'm alright. You know what I do want to do though?
I
I want to buy my parents something nice.
That's good. All right, so
Nice to
something nice.
eat.
We'll get back to that.
Yeah.
Arlando?
I want to sell some stuff.
I mean, just
Oh, if I want to buy anything, I need to subtract it later.
yeah. Aurrin?
Quick question,
Aurrin should
Andre.
Yes,
That's everything you could ever want.
This does not give you the spells by level, does it?
It does.
It does. I'm just seeing by school.
No, wait. What did I send you?
Oh, I literally just have to type it over to my computer.
Can
Oh,
does it work if I send you on WhatsApp?
Yeah, that's better.
All right. I only seeing your Word, not the video.
You mean me?
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking in the chat. Yeah.
All right, I sent it by that method.
Gotcha.
Tegan, you can bring your parents to, I'd say, a nice food place. Ooh, you're getting him. You have anything in mind in particular you want to get them, or I can just go full narration?
I don't, considering I basically just blew like all the money I got the day before, and then I had Aurrin basically also help me with that. I won't be able to buy anything super fancy, but if it's food, I'm sure I can afford it. But
Yeah.
just something like a nice meal, just something that's not too fancy to overwhelm them, especially over there, but something that tastes good, something that's
Okay.
filling and nutritious, but tastes good. You know?
Like instead of like going for Burger King, you go for Wendy's. Just like it's a little better.
Something they probably may also kind of recognize to a degree. You know,
Yeah,
not to
so
shock them
I'll
with
say
something totally new.
they get an omelet with a side of like potatoes, something
Fancy.
that tastes good but not like overwhelmingly fancy. Because I was going to make you roll for whether or not they're used to this kind of decadence. Like,
Yeah.
but
And maybe like a little fruit salad.
yeah.
And then they'll
A
never be able
little
to eat
baby
anything
fruit salad
ever
on
again.
the side.
So they actually tend to like eat it. Your mother thanks is like, this is the first time I've eaten food in a restaurant, Tegan, and that means a lot. That's my
Hopefully this will be the beginning of your new normal. I mean, you're already sort of up in age, and I want you guys to be able to make a pretty comfortable note.
Tegan. We
It wouldn't be
always
right for you guys to live and die on a plantation.
Tegan. Your father and I always knew you were special, and I mean, of course, we love all your siblings equally. But thank you.
Siblings.
We all got shit off too.
Just without like just finding restored
I don't
siblings.
think I have the money for all of that. All I can do is trust that my apparent brothers and sisters will also find their way in life as I have.
I was wrapped up. I hope you know I was wrapped